Hey guys, this is RumbleStiltskin, and today I wanted to make another video on the PlayStation 4. We all know that it was announced on February 20th, but we haven't heard much more since that announcement. No new details, a lot of rumors, but no new actual details have come out since then until now. So that's why I'm making this video. In the background, you're watching a game of Sticks and Stones. Pretty good game mode, pretty fun. I haven't played it too much, but a guy that was in my clan, kind of talked me into it, and I've been really enjoying that, ranking up my crossbow finally. I'm looking for all those challenges. So I'm almost a prestige master, so I'm working at it, trying new stuff still. We have new details on the PlayStation 4 because it's been the Game Developers Conference that's been running from March 25th to March 29th. So there's still one more day left as I'm recording this right now. Let's get into it here, and we'll find out what you guys think. If none of it's groundbreaking details, but it gives us a little hint of what else is coming on up. So let me find out the guy's name. I always forget his name. Okay, so Sony's senior staff engineer on the PlayStation 4, his name is Chris Norton. He's made a few statements about this, and they're all pretty vague. Imagine that. I can only imagine that they're still saving things up for E3. That's happening in June, I believe. Someone can check on that, but I believe it's in June. All Chris Norton has said is that it will have a large hard drive. Wow, shocker there. We would all expect that it would have a large hard drive. Data's getting larger and larger these days. My first computer was like... Actually, I have a story about my first computer, but I'll make another video. But my first computer was a 5 gigabyte hard drive, and I was told that oh man, you're never going to fill that up. But anyways, data is much larger these days and much more of it. So I'm guessing that the base model will have at least 500 gigs, and then maybe the Premier model, if they do that, we don't even know that. But the history has said they come out with a base model and a premium model. The premium model could be up to maybe a terabyte. Hard drives are getting cheaper and cheaper. I don't see any reason to skimp out. Another thing is the friends limit has increased from 100 friends on your friends list. Some of the bigger YouTubers have really commented on the number of friends that they can have on their PlayStation, and it doesn't really allow them to keep up with as many subscribers as they want to. But more friends on your friends list is good, I guess. But they are moving more towards a social atmosphere, and they want to use your real name. And I don't know how well people are going to respond to that. You still have options to use like a gamer tag, which I'm sure everyone's probably going to do. It looks like you can turn that option on or off for certain friends. So your close friends will probably see you as your real name, and just your online friends will just still see your gamer tag. So that seems okay to me. One thing about the Blu Ray drive is that it's 3 times faster than the current generation, so that's good. Loading times will be faster. I think I read a stat that it will be like 27 megabytes a second, if that means anything to anybody. Now there's a bunch more information on the controller, and I'll put up a picture here. I think we might have seen it before, but here's a picture. Now, they moved to digital buttons. Now, I guess on the current generation, the buttons are pressure sensitive a little bit. So, and I never even knew that, or maybe I just did, and I didn't really notice very much. But it looks like the buttons are going to be just digital, so they're just on or off. Whereas before, if you pressed it lightly, you would move slower. And I'm not talking about the analog sticks. That's kind of what the analog sticks are for. But I'm just talking about the buttons, the directional pad, and the 4 other buttons. I don't know how that will work with racing games though, because I guess for the triggers I have noticed that it's touch sensitive, when you don't want to be going full throttle all the time. But I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how that works. There is a 2-point touchpad on the controller. It can track 2 points, so you can pinch and zoom and rotate and things like that. And the touchpad on the middle that you'll see there is actually a button itself, and I guess you click that in and it starts recording, or you can long press it and it takes a screenshot, is what I've read. And when you share things using the share button, that function runs on a separate chip inside the PlayStation, not on the main processor, so you shouldn't have any lag or anything using that function, so that's nice that they did that. There's also the light bar that the PlayStation Eye tracks. That's how it keeps track of where you are in the space, as it follows that light bar, and for each player you'll have a different colored light bar, and I guess that they're acting like that's cool. Player 1 will be blue, player 2 will be red, player 3 will be green, and 4 will be pink. So, and also this LED will react to like the gameplay a little bit. So muzzle flashes, maybe in Call of Duty, will, you know, it will be emitted through that controller light. And the last thing is the release date. We still don't know the release date, but there's been a lot of rumors on that. And I think one of the maybe more solid rumors that kind of makes sense is the creative director of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag said that current generation console versions of the game and next generation consoles will release at the same time. So that's good, and that game is set for October. So that's all the information I have right now. As I learn more, I'll make another video. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for checking me out. If you have any comments or, you know, things you think, your predictions, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read through them and respond back to you guys. Anyways, that's it. Peace out.